Hello everyone, this is Shadi Reis from SCAI 2024. I'm really privileged to be with Dr. Drachman, who is one of the first class of ELM program at SCAI. Dr. Drachman, thanks for being with us.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me. I'm excited to talk about my experience.
Yeah, so SCAI ELM, or ELM program, is focused on mentoring early career interventional cardiologists. So tell us about your experience with the program.
Yeah, first of all, it was a huge honor to be selected for this. I was really, really excited, and I've always looked to SCAI as the home for interventional cardiologists. And so it was a great opportunity for me to continue to dive deep with engagement with SCAI. I think that it really offered me in my career three major opportunities. First was the sense of community and connection with colleagues who are like-minded. The second was a remarkable opportunity and leverage point for mentorship. And then the third was just the support of the community to help to achieve objectives throughout my career. So, starting with the colleagues, they have been outstanding. The people who I met in my ELM class are really some thought leaders in interventional cardiology nowadays. But also after meeting with them, you sort of meet an additional whole other cadre of others who are really involved in the society and can really help provide perspective and opportunities for you to help advance some of your interests in the field. Second, the mentorship was absolutely outstanding. I worked with Bill O'Neill, who was just a wonderful person, a wonderful mentor, and offered a lot of insights for me about how to achieve some of my career objectives. And then finally, I think the society, SCAI, really just rallied to help to support some of the things that I was really most interested in. My capstone project for the ELM was a proposal about the SCAI First, the Fellows Interventional Regional Shared Training Program.
That's expanded,
which has been incredible. I think this year they had maybe 30 meetings or scheduled over 30 across the country. And this is really about case-based education and kind of shared experiences of people who in various communities across the country really experience some of the same things, but may see it from a different lens based on the institutions where they practice. So I think in those three ways, SCAI has been absolutely foundational in my career development, and really large thanks to ELM.
Yeah, so we see your involvement in SCAI and other societies, and now you are chairing at the ACC, the national meeting as well.
Yeah.
Do you think this is one of the things that helped you achieve where you are now?
Absolutely. I think through the ELM program, because I've always been focused on clinical education throughout my career as a fellowship program director. Also through the ELM program, it probably helped me become the chair of the education committee at SCAI as well. I've really been focused on developing curricula and thinking about educational design and educational strategy. So absolutely, I think through other societies, including the American College of Cardiology, the American Heart Association, the lessons that I learned, and in large part through my experience through ELM, has really, really helped me throughout my career.
Thank you so much. The last comment is, when we graduate from fellowship, we think we're ready to go and conquer the world, right? But still there's importance of mentorship. So what's your final advice for people just getting out of fellowship or the first few years of practice?
Yeah, I love thinking about this very specific issue because, it's May. Our fellows are just getting ready to graduate. There's a certain anxiety level for many people as they're ready to graduate to say, do I know it all? Am I ready to go? Am I fully baked? People ask these types of questions. And what's fascinating to me, I've been in practice for a little over 20 years now, and I think that every day that I'm in the cath lab or seeing patients in the office, there's something new that occurs to me, or some different way that I see a problem that has challenged me throughout my career, so I learn something. And I think that we all recognize that there's not just one fundamental period where you learn everything and you got to cram it all in before you graduate, but you really learn the skills of lifelong learning. You learn how to ask the appropriate questions. You learn how to interact with other people. You learn how to acquire skills if you don't have them. You learn your own physical, intellectual, or other limitations, and where you can kind of leverage by engaging with other people or societies to learn what you need to learn, so you can continue to develop skill and continue to advance and continue to deliver the best care that you can for patients.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Dr. Drachman, always a pleasure speaking to you. You are a teacher, a mentor, but also a leader in the field of interventional cardiology. Thank you so much for your thoughts and for your input on the ELM program. Watch these videos and others on SCAI-TV. This is Shadi Reis from SCAI 2024 in Long Beach. Dr. Drachman, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.